Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get to the third C in Blox Fruits. So the first requirement is going to be level 1500. If you're not that level yet, you can obviously get to that level by killing NPCs and accepting quests and killing more and more NPCs at the bigger and better islands until you get level 1500. Now, there are a couple of steps once you hit that level that you need to complete to enter the third sea. You can't just go there. There's some puzzles you have to do. So the very first step is going to be to come over to the cafe. You only have to be level 850, but you're most likely level 1500. Talk to Bartilo, and you're going to do his quest by killing 50 Swan pirates and then killing their leader, Jeremy. Now you're going to need a fruit that is 1 million value or more, so that is any legendary fruit or mythical. And you're going to follow me just right up here to the top of this little mansion right here and talk to Trevor and give him that 1 million plus value fruit. Yes, I know it's kind of sad that you have to lose that fruit, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You can go in here and kill Swan, which will spawn. It's a pretty easy boss. But the bigger step right now is that you're going to have to come over to this. You guys see this little puzzle right here? Take a picture or a screenshot of that, or if you have an extremely good memory, memorize that. And with that, you're going to go over to the Coliseum. And you're probably wondering, why the Coliseum? Well, there's this little area in the Coliseum that most people 1v1ing didn't even notice, which is not over on the right, but on the left side, there's this little door right here. And if you go in here, don't worry about these open doors yet. They won't be open for you. You're going to need to touch those things in order of how you saw them. I've already done it, so it's not showing it for me. You need to touch them in order of how they were on the picture. It used to be the same for everybody, but now some people are seeming to have it different because it's not working on their tutorials. So take a picture of yours and do that. Once you do, these guys will be let go, and you'll get this little hat, this like golden hat or something. You're going to go over and talk to this guy, King Redhead. And when you talk to him, he's going to give you this pretty cool cutscene that I'll show you right now. And in order to rewatch it, you need to be in the third sea. So I'm not going to be able to show it to you guys in the second sea, but you're going to see it in the second sea. Okay, here's the little cutscene. And then after this cutscene, you're actually going to get to fight the guy. And he's going to get really low and then run away. It's pretty sad. So this is the totally epic, insane fight between Rip Indra and My Game 43. Look at this super cool fight, yeah. We want My Game 43 to win, but it's not looking so good for him. I mean, it kind of is right now. But not anymore. He's cooked. But you go in there to help and you don't really help him. This is what happens after you help. We're so useless we can't save him. And he gets taken. So now with your portal, you're going to go over to Docks 3 or Green Zone and head over to the docks. And you can go to the third sea. Come over here, talk to Mr. Captain. And you're finally there, the third sea. Now I'm going to be going over all of the different islands in the third sea and explaining a bunch of different cool things that you can do in this area. So the first island is obviously where you spawn, Port Town, and here's the experienced captain to take you back to the second sea. There's the pirate millionaires, the pistol billionaires, and then there's the boss Stone, which spawns back there. There's nothing else really special at this island, besides the blacksmith, which is also in the first and second sea, that you can talk to upgrade your weapons, which usually gives them about a 6% stat buff. Also, you can check this stock right here. So let's go ahead and check the stock right now because I have not checked it yet. So it looks like an L stock to me. Yep, a pretty L stock. Nothing much, just like Rubber and Ghost. But the second island you're going to go to is Hydra Island, which is either Hydra Arena or Hydra Town. This is the center with the higher up level NPCs. like the giant islanders, the female islanders, and in here the island empress, which is the boss that spawns. But also outside of this area, there's enemies like the dragon crew archers and stuff you can fight. You can also get the Yama sword by going into the waterfall and killing the ghosts and pulling the sword if you have defeated a bunch of elite hunters. Now another cool thing is these portals that take you between 3 islands. They take you between, obviously, Hydra Island, Castle on the Sea, which doesn't have any NPCs. It's the island right in the middle of everything. This is like the main area, but there also is one other main area, which is in the other portal, and that is Floating Turtle Mansion, which is basically cafe. Now this is also another island where you're going to grind levels. There's a ton of different NPCs here because this is also a huge island, even bigger than Hydra Island. Not really in size, but just in how much stuff, quests, and things are actually there. This is most people's favorite island in the Third Sea, but there is quite a lot of other islands. So another island we have is the Haunted Castle over here, which you can spawn in a lot of things, spin for bones, do a bunch of quests, get the best gun in the game, the Soul Guitar, which is a really cool gun. Sorry about that, that was probably pretty loud. There's a bunch of NPCs there. There's also the Great Tree. The Great Tree has a couple of different NPCs. The Kilo Admiral boss, if you go up to the very top, you can go into the V4 Temple, which is really cool. Now we've gone over every single island except one. Actually, except 2, my fault. But the next island we're going to go over is the Sea of Treats. So in the Sea of Treats, there's a big group of islands. We've got the Peanut Island, the Cake Island, the Ice Cream Island, the Chocolate Island, and we'll just call it the Christmas Island because it's only big for the Christmas events, and then it just goes to being a regular island. So there's a bunch of different NPCs at all these islands. The only one with a boss is the Ice Cream Island. The main quest area is over at the Cake Island, though, where you can kill NPCs to spawn in the Dough Prince and the Dough King. Then there's this area back here, which you can use a red key from the Dough King to unlock, like, dough raids and stuff to awaken your dough fruit. It's a little bit too complicated to explain in this video, so I'm just going over the very basics of things at this sea. And also, that is the most powerful boss in Blox Fruit's Big Mom over at that island. The boss isn't actually called Big Mom. I can't even remember what it's called. It's some weird fake name. And over at this island, you can create your cake things. And we assume this is where you're going to go to the 4th sea when it comes out. This little portal right here. And then obviously the final island, this used to be the last island in the game, is up over there. Now the very last island in Blox Fruits, and obviously in the Third Sea, is Tiki Outpost with a bunch of different secret things. 4 different NPCs, but no bosses. There's things like the spy, there's secret areas. Like I'm pretty sure it's right here. If we drop down into here, or maybe it's the thing above. I think it might be the thing above that I just did not go through. Is this it? Yes, it is. There's a little crack right here, but you can drop in, and you can get a subclass, the Shipwright Teacher. As of right now, that's the only subclass in Blox Fruits. So that was really all of the islands in the Third Sea, and how to get to the Third Sea. I think I'm going to end off this video here. Hopefully it helped. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what tutorial video or just regular gameplay video I should make next. Goodbye.